Our next trip is Tennessee. So from Houston, Texas Airport, we traveled by plane going to Nashville, Tennessee.
So, 1.5 hours ang flight namin from Houston, Texas to Nashville, Tennessee. And si Yesha. Say hello, Yesha. Hi!
We reached Nashville Airport in the afternoon, and the airport looks nice. Early morning at Chattanooga City, we're headed to see the Walnut Street Pedestrian Bridge.
Ayan guys, nandito ako ngayon sa sabi nila longest pedestrian bridge. I'm not sure kung sa US o in the world. So ayan, ang ganda ng view dito. Ito guys yung bridge.
And built in the 1890s. Walking along the bridge and see the Tennessee River is an incredible view. Near the bridge, I saw an incredible staircase with water flowing down the Tennessee River. Upon researching, this is not just kids having fun, but the waterfall symbolizes the Trail of Tears of the Cherokee tribes, who was forced to leave Chattanooga by the government and march towards Oklahoma. Said to be roughly 4,000 Cherokee died on that brutal journey. Our second destination in Chattanooga is the Lookout Mountain. So to reach the Lookout Mountain, we decided to ride the train on a well-known Incline railway. While waiting on our train to arrive, we decided to eat some ice cream at Clumpy's. This is one of the famous ice cream brand in Chattanooga.
What are you eating, Isha? Ice cream. You like it? Yes? Okay.
The railway is said to be approximately 1 mile long. And along the way, we see trees and rocks of the mountain. And as we get closer to the top, we see an incredible view of the city. The ride took us around 10 to 15 minutes to arrive at the top train station. Upon reaching the Lookout Mountain, we visited the Point Park. Inside the park, we get an amazing scenic view of the city and the Tennessee River. In the center of the park, we saw a monument and said to be the New York Peace Memorial. This was built as a tribute to peace and reconciliation between the Union and Confederate veterans after the war. After our Incline railway and mountain overlooking experience, we're headed to visit the Enchanted Rock City Garden. Although officially, the garden is located in the state of Georgia, the place is also near border of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Rock City is a true marvel of nature, featuring massive ancient rock formations and breathtaking panoramic views. There are enchanted trails where each step reveals natural beauty and wanders along the woodland path.
So guys, so andito ako ngayon sa Rocky City. Ayan, makikita niyo sa likod ko guys yung falls. Ayan, ang ganda. Itong Rocky City parang border na siya ng Georgia tsaka ng Tennessee. Ayan o. Ang ganda, maganda rito guys. Yung Rocky City para siyang garden. Maganda yung mga rock formation. At the same time, yung maganda yung view. Ayan, parang yun, overview ng Tennessee.
Our last destination in Chattanooga is the Ruby Falls. At the entrance, we saw a tower where you can go on the deck to see an overview of the city as well. To reach the Ruby Falls, we walk inside an underground cavern trail.
Hi guys, nandito kami ngayon sa Ruby Falls. Last destination na namin dito sa Chattanooga, Tennessee. Ayan, kasama ko si Ara. So, mukhang mahaba tong Ruby Falls na to kasi parang kuweba siya eh. So, ano mga ma-expect natin dito?
I'm not sure. Falls.
Mga falls, yan, Ruby Falls. Mukhang maganda raw, sabi nila. Main attraction dito sa Chattanooga? Chattanooga pala, Tennessee.
As we are walking, we see a lot of amazing stalactites and stalagmites formations. It's said that Ruby Falls was discovered by Leo Lambert in 1928, deep inside Lookout Mountain, and he named the waterfall and the cave after his wife, Ruby. At last, after an hour walk in the cavern, we finally see the magnificent Ruby Falls. Said to be 145 feet high and tallest underground cave waterfall open to public. Seeing a waterfall underneath the mountain is really a wonderful work of nature.
Tapos na kami sa Chattanooga. Papunta na kami ngayon sa saan tayo, Mike?
Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge. Mga 2 hours ang travel from here, Chattanooga to Pigeon Forge. So far, na-visit namin halos lahat ng magandang places sa Chattanooga. Medyo nakakapagod lang but worth it naman. So we'll see kung ano meron dyan sa Pigeon Forge. We'll see you guys. Hapon na ngayon.
The Hollywood Wax Museum here at Pigeon Forge, Tennessee is one of the popular tourist attractions. The wax figure replicas of celebrities seems real, and we had fun taking pictures with them. The additional props provided added flavor on the background. We saw most of the current famous stars in the museum. At the side of the museum, there's some other attractions we went to, and we had fun on the maze of mirrors. Then after the Wax Museum, we went to the Titanic Museum. We just looked around outside the museum to take some pictures and videos. We saw other kinds of attraction at Pigeon Forge, like the Hatfield dinner Feud. I like the farm theme design. We also saw some amazing building structure, as well like the Beyond the Lens Museum and the Wonderworks Amusement Park. After our visit from Pigeon Forge, we traveled to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We have a 30-minute ride to reach Gatlinburg, and the city is said to be the gateway to the Great Smoky Mountains. Gatlinburg is perfectly suited for big adventures in the great outdoors. One of the popular adventure park in the city is the Anakeesta.
Nandito kami ngayon sa Gatlinburg. Medyo mga busy street. Ano pangalan ng street?
Anakeesta, Gatlinburg.
Anakeesta Street.
Hindi, Anakeesta, Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg. Ayan, ang dami mga store dito guys. Saka kung ano mga souvenir shop, restaurant. Ayan, sa likod namin makikita niyo.
But due to many people in line to enter the park, we were not able to go inside. As we walk along the downtown streets, we saw a lot of retail shops, souvenirs, bars, and restaurants in the area. However, in the afternoon, we were able to ride a sky lift at the Skypark.
Aisha, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Pigeon. Hi.
And we had a great experience while traveling to the top of the mountain.
You like it?
Yes, I like it.
You're not scared? Yeah.
Seeing incredible scenic views. At the top of the mountain, we saw an overview of the city surrounded by mountain. Also, we were able to see the highest peaks of Great Smoky Mountain National Park. I believe it's the only at the Skypark where you can access this famous Gatlinburg Sky Bridge, and said to be the longest pedestrian cable bridge in North America.
B-L-I-P-P-I. B-L-I-P-P-I. BP.
As we walked to the bridge, I got an astonishing panoramic view of the city. And at the halfway point, I got a thrilling experience of walking at the floor glass and looking down. Before we end the night, we decided to ride the aerial tramway from the Ober Mountain Adventure Park and Ski area. We experienced a lot of breathtaking views as we traveled from downtown Gatlinburg to the mountain top. The color of the skies during the sunset is amazing. The next morning, we ride again a sky lift, but this time at the Ober Mountain Adventure Park and Ski area. Imagine seeing some spectacular view of the mountains without needing to hike. It feels so peaceful while seeing the view of the Smoky Mountain. This sky lift is said to be the longest of its kind in the United States. Once we reached the top of the mountain, the view was breathtaking. It's my first time to experience the spider bungee trampoline. And the jump, and it's fun. Feels like a kid again. We tried also to climb a 35-foot rock wall, and it's a great workout. It tested our strength and stamina. My wife needs a lot of practice. I tried the summer tubing where coming from the top of the hill, you'll slide down using the tube, and this is exciting for the kids. Inside the park, we also tried the ice bumper cars. The colorful tubes with wheels looks cool. It's a ton of fun and it feels like playing a video game, zooming around the ice and smash into other cars. The last thing we did in the park is ice skating. Although I don't know how to skate, I might just try as well.
So katapos lang namin sa Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Papunta na kami ngayon sa Nashville. Around 3 hours ang biyahe. So ayan, siguro pagkatapos ng Nashville, diretso kaming Memphis. We will see kung ano meron sa Nashville.
We reached Nashville, Tennessee in the afternoon. And the first place we visited is the Parthenon Art Museum and Centennial Park. It's said that the building structure is the only exact size replica of the original Parthenon in Athens, Greece. The architecture of the building is amazing, and taking a picture is a must-have. The next place we visited in Nashville is the Belmont Mansion and University. The landscape and garden around the mansion and university looks nice. It's good for picture taking. It's said that the mansion was built during the 1850s, and it's the largest house in Tennessee prior to Civil War. After that, we roam around the streets to see the skyscrapers of the city of Nashville. Then we made the final stop at Nashville Farmers Market before we headed to Memphis, Tennessee. Our first place to visit in Memphis, Tennessee is the FedEx Forum, the home stadium of the Memphis Grizzlies, the NBA basketball team. Near the stadium is the well-known Beale Street. There's a lot of bars and restaurants along the street.
So guys, nandito ako ngayon sa famous Beale Street. Malapit lang to, katabi lang to nung FedEx Forum, yung basketball kung saan naglalaro yung Memphis Grizzlies basketball team. Ayan, sarado ngayon yung mga bar kasi medyo maaga pa, pero usually sa hapon bukas yan. So ayan guys, ang dami yan, sunod-sunod yung mga bars dito. Meron pa dito sa likod ko, ayan, buong street puro bar.
And the blues clubs, which is the top attraction in Memphis. Of course, we won't leave Memphis unless we visited the Elvis Presley's home, the Graceland Mansion. We have to ride a bus from the Graceland Museum to access inside the mansion. As we tour inside the house, I'm amazed how they preserve the place, and I had learned some personal side of Elvis Presley. We were brought to different rooms in the house, then see some old pictures of Elvis Presley and his family. At the final tour of the mansion, we saw where Elvis and members of his family have been laid to rest. After the mansion tour, we were brought back to the museum where we saw Elvis' favorite cars. I believe most of the luxury branded names are displayed there, and I can imagine his passion and love for the cars. After the car exhibit, we were also introduced to the entertainer side of Elvis Presley. I was able to realize how significant his influence to the people and other entertainers by his songs and personality. We were able to see his private planes as well. Lynchburg is the last city we went in Tennessee, and we visited the Jack Daniel's Distillery. It's said to be the very first registered distillery within the US. Upon entering the center, I saw various designs of their whiskey bottles from the early times up to the present times. As we travel back home, I feel grateful to experience Tennessee's beauty of nature, able to see some remarkable man-made structure, and learn history that greatly impacts the current culture not only in Tennessee, but on the other parts of the world. Truly an unforgettable experience, and will forever cherish these moments. Thanks, Tennessee. Bye for now.